You ever meet someone who just seems effortlessly chill? Like life throws them curveballs and they just smirk, adjust their stance, and knock it out of the park without even wrinkling their shirt? Yeah, spoiler alert, it's not magic. It's self-control. And today, we're diving into 5 real-deal scientific studies that prove people with better self-control aren't just surviving. They're quietly winning the long game of happiness. And if you stick around till the end, I'll even show you how to upgrade your own self-control. No need to join a monastery, swear off pizza, or renounce Wi-Fi. Modern problems deserve modern solutions, right? Grab your coffee, or better yet, some water. Let's start flexing that self-discipline muscle right now. Self-control isn't about suffering. It's about smart happiness. Let's kick things off with a little myth-busting. Most people hear self-control and immediately picture some poor soul surviving on boiled broccoli and broken dreams. You know, the kind of person who says no to birthday cake and somehow yes to celery. But according to psychologist Roy Baumeister, one of the original legends of self-control research, it's actually the opposite. In his 1998 study, Baumeister found that people with high self-control aren't miserable monks trudging through life. They're thriving, quietly, smoothly, happily. Why? Because they dodge a ton of unnecessary drama, fewer impulsive decisions, fewer mornings waking up going, "Oh no, what have I done? And why is there a traffic cone in my living room?" Turns out discipline doesn't kill joy. It keeps your joy safe from your own bad decisions. Self-control is like a quiet bodyguard for your future happiness, standing in the corner, wearing sunglasses, preventing you from texting your ex at 2 a.m. And honestly, that's the kind of luxury we should all be aiming for. Study number 1. The self-control equals satisfaction link. In a 2014 study by Wilhelm Hoffmann and Baumeister, the same Baumeister the man really loved, studying willpower researchers tracked people's temptations throughout the day. They found something kind of beautiful. People with stronger self-control actually enjoyed their lives more, not because they constantly said no, but because they avoided tempting situations in the first place. Translation: it's easier to be happy when you don't keep parking yourself next to the cookie jar. Self-control isn't about iron-willed suffering. It's about setting your life up so you don't need iron willpower every 15 minutes. Study number 2. Grit and happiness go hand in hand. All right, switching gears to another legend, Angela Duckworth, the author of Grit. In one of her studies, Duckworth found that grit, basically long-term self-control, is a stronger predictor of success than IQ. But here's the kicker. People with grit aren't just successful, they're happier. Because they chase meaning, not just momentary pleasure. Ever binge watch 8 hours of TV and feel empty after? Now compare that to grinding for months toward a goal and finally hitting it. That second kind of happiness, yeah, that's the grit life, and it's a whole different flavor of satisfaction. Study number 3, the Marshmallow Test follow-up. It's not just about candy. Remember that old Stanford marshmallow experiment? Kids were told, you can have 1 marshmallow now or 2 if you wait 15 minutes. The ones who waited, they grew up to have better academic scores, healthier relationships, and even stronger emotional health. But the follow-up studies revealed something even more fascinating. Self-control at an early age predicts overall life satisfaction decades later. Waiting for 2 marshmallows taught them something bigger than patience. It taught them how to build a life worth waiting for. Study number 4. Self-control and lower stress levels. Now this one might surprise you. In 2012, researchers found that people with high self-control report lower levels of daily stress. Not because their lives are easier, trust me, everyone still gets bills and traffic jams, but because they react better. Instead of flipping out because the line at Starbucks is too long, they take a deep breath and maybe use the time to plan their next big move. The real flex isn't avoiding stress. It's handling stress without losing your mind. And that's pure self-control magic. Study number 5. Emotional intelligence and self-control. Besties forever. Self-control and emotional intelligence are like peanut butter and jelly, better together. Studies show that people who practice self-control also score higher on emotional intelligence tests. Which makes sense, right? If you can keep yourself from yelling at your boss, texting your ex, or eating an entire cheesecake at midnight, you're probably pretty good at navigating your emotions too. And emotional intelligence is a huge predictor of happiness, better relationships, and career success. Basically, self-control isn't just helping you say no to donuts. It's teaching you how to live smarter and love deeper. Self-control isn't punishment. It's freedom. Here's the wild part nobody tells you. Self-control isn't about chaining yourself to some miserable, no fun allowed lifestyle. It's about creating freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from chaos. Freedom to chase the good stuff. The relationships, the goals, the kind of life that doesn't just look good on Instagram, but feels good in your soul. Every time you practice self-discipline, even in tiny ways, like drinking water instead of soda or putting your phone down for 10 minutes, you're casting a vote for your happiest, freest future self. Not bad for something science has proven works, huh? And here's the even better news. Self-control doesn't just free you from the bad. It frees you for the good. It clears the mental clutter. It makes space for the real joys. The deep conversations, the quiet victories, the slow Saturday mornings where you realize you're exactly where you want to be. Because let's be honest, chaos might look exciting in the movies, but in real life, it's exhausting. Drama, regret, emotional hangovers. None of that builds the kind of life that makes you breathe easier at night. Self-discipline isn't a burden you carry. It's a bridge you build, brick by brick, choice by choice, toward a version of yourself that isn't running away from problems, but running toward possibilities. And the best part? You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep showing up. One small, stubborn, courageous choice at a time. Self-control isn't some giant heroic moment. It's 100 tiny victories that nobody else sees, but your future self definitely will feel. How to actually build self-control without giving up pizza and Wi-Fi. All right, so you're thinking, cool, science says self-control is awesome, but how the heck do I get some? Good news. You don't need to shave your head, live in a tent, or survive on kale smoothies. Self-control isn't about suffering. It's about working with your brain, not against it. Here are a few normal people tricks to actually boost your self-control. No monk robes, no unplugging from civilization. Shrink the battlefield. If you keep cookies sitting on the counter, you're gonna eat cookies. It's not weakness, it's basic physics. Hide the temptations. Out of sight, out of snack attack. Set up your space so willpower isn't a daily wrestling match. Use the 5-minute rule. Feel like quitting? Tell yourself, I'll just stick with it for 5 more minutes. Most of the time, by minute 6, the laziness has already thrown in the towel and gone to bed. Make failure harder. Want to stop binge watching TV? Unplug the TV, hide the remote, lock it in a safe. Okay, maybe just hide it under the couch. No need to rent a submarine. The idea is simple. Make the bad habit annoying to access. Pre-decide your life. Pick your meals, workouts, even your outfits before decision fatigue hits. When you're tired and hangry, past you will have already done the hard thinking. Future. You will want to send past you a thank you pizza. With Wi-Fi, of course. Laugh at your own brain. Seriously, sometimes your brain throws a full-on toddler tantrum. But I need 47 donuts right now. Just smile, nod, and say, thanks for the input, brain, but we're good. Treat your cravings like a dramatic soap opera. Watch, enjoy, but don't start acting in it. Because at the end of the day, self-control isn't about battling yourself every single minute. It's about designing a life where you barely have to battle at all, and where you still get to keep your pizza and your Wi-Fi. Your future self is already cheering for you. So, next time you think about skipping that workout or hitting snooze one more time, just picture your future self, 5 years down the road, smiling, maybe sitting on a beach somewhere and whispering, thanks, buddy. Because the little choices you make today, they're compounding into the big happiness you're gonna love tomorrow. Self-control. It's not about being hard on yourself. It's about being good to yourself in the long run. And science? Well, it's giving you a standing ovation already. Stick around for more on Better Me, where self-improvement is a journey, and the occasional snack break is fully approved.